Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we delve deep into the latest shocking twists in General Hospital, a tangled web of deception, loyalty, and high-stakes maneuvering that threatens to upend everything. What happens when secrets are buried too deep? What happens when those secrets risk exposure at the hands of the most formidable force in Port Charles, Carly Spencer? We'll be dissecting every element of this gripping storyline, exploring the motivations behind every key player, analyzing the risks of this dangerous cover-up, and even speculating on what might happen next. Get ready for a thrilling breakdown of one of the most suspenseful storylines in General Hospital. Carly Spencer's expertise in deception, a history of secrets and strategy. Few in Port Charles have mastered the art of deception quite like Carly Spencer. Over the years, she has navigated some of the most treacherous situations, making calculated moves to protect those she loves. Now, she may find herself at the center of yet another elaborate web of lies, one involving her own son, her best friend, and an unborn child. Carly's history of deception goes back decades. She has lied, schemed, and manipulated with precision when it has suited her interests. Who could forget the time she fought to keep Michael Corinthos from his biological father, A.J. Quartermain? She justified her actions by claiming A.J. was unfit due to his struggles with alcoholism and the influence of the Quartermain family. While her intentions may have been noble in her own mind, her actions set the stage for years of animosity and conflicts. Now, history may be repeating itself. The revelation that Sasha Corbin is pregnant and that the child's true paternity is being hidden may present Carly with another opportunity to flex her skills in deception. If she discovers the truth, she may very well insert herself into the situation, offering her expertise to ensure that this secret remains buried. But what makes this situation even more complicated is its direct link to Michael Corinthos. If the truth comes out that Michael, not Jason, is the father of Sasha's child, the consequences could be devastating. Michael is already in a custody battle with Willow Tate Corinthos over Wiley and Amelia. If Willow gets wind of this secret, she could weaponize it against him, jeopardizing his chances of maintaining custody of his children. Carly has always put her children first, even at the cost of morality. This time, however, the stakes may be higher than ever before. Will she align herself with Jason and Sasha to protect Michael's future? Or will she decide that the truth, no matter how damaging, must come to light? Jason Morgan's dilemma, loyalty, deception, and the burden of truth. Jason Morgan has built his entire life around loyalty and honor. While he has no biological connection to Sasha's unborn child, he has stepped up to protect her in a way only Jason can. But this decision has placed him in a precarious position, forcing him to navigate a world of deception that could collapse at any moment. His agreement to pretend to be the baby's father wasn't made lightly. Jason agreed to this arrangement on one condition: his son, Danny Morgan, had to know the truth. In Jason's mind, the integrity of his relationship with his son outweighed the risks involved. But what he may not have fully considered is the weight that comes with asking a teenager to keep a secret of this magnitude. Danny may have sworn to keep quiet, but secrets have a way of coming out, especially in a place like Port Charles, where the walls have ears, and betrayals lurk around every corner. If Carly discovers the truth, and given her history, it's almost certain she will. How will Jason handle the fallout? Jason has always been Carly's closest confidant, but this situation places them on opposing sides. If she feels betrayed or left out of the loop, she could turn against him, forcing him into a corner where he must decide whether to continue maintaining the lie or come clean. More importantly, the risk of exposure doesn't just affect Jason, it affects everyone involved, including Sasha, Michael, and even Danny. Drew Quartermain's shocking betrayal, a calculated move to take Jason down. No one saw Drew Quartermain's shocking outburst coming, but his motivations became crystal clear in an instant. After being confronted and humiliated by Carly at the Metro Court over his visit to the gatehouse for a secret rendezvous with Willow, Drew retaliated in the most dramatic way possible by publicly exposing Jason's alleged paternity of Sasha's baby. His announcement wasn't just a revelation, it was an attack. His cruel remark that Jason had knocked up the Quartermain family cook wasn't just designed to humiliate Jason, it was designed to destabilize the entire situation. By putting this claim into the public sphere, Drew created an avalanche that can't be undone. Now, whether Carly was buying what Drew was selling remains uncertain. She didn't react immediately, choosing instead to process the information internally. But if Drew's words planted a seed of doubt in her mind, it's only a matter of time before she begins digging deeper into the situation. And when Carly starts digging, she always finds the truth. The ripple effect, how this secret could destroy Michael Corinthos. At the heart of this entire mess is Michael Corinthos. While he remains unaware of the brewing storm, his future is in grave jeopardy. If Willow learns the truth, that Sasha's baby is actually Michael's, it could be the ultimate weapon against him in their custody battle. Willow, already determined to gain full custody of Wiley and Amelia, could use this revelation as proof that Michael is unfit as a parent. She could argue that he has been lying and conspiring behind the scenes, using deception as a tool to manipulate those around him. And in the eyes of the court, deception never looks good. Michael's legal team may be able to argue that his actions were meant to protect Sasha and the child, but the mere existence of this secret could erode his credibility. Willow could claim that if he's willing to lie about something this significant, he could be lying about other things as well. Simply put, this secret could cost Michael everything. Will Carly align herself with Jason and Sasha? The burning question remains. What will Carly do when she inevitably learns the truth? Will she expose the lie, believing that the truth, no matter how damaging, must always come out? Or will she do what she has done so many times before, step into the shadows and help construct a deception so airtight that it could withstand even the closest scrutiny? With Michael's future hanging in the balance, Carly may decide that the best course of action is to protect the secret at all costs. And if there's anyone who knows how to play the long game, it's Carly Spencer. With Jason's loyalty, Sasha's desperation, and Carly's expertise in deception, they may be able to control the narrative. But if they fail, the fallout could be catastrophic. Final thoughts: a dangerous game with high stakes. Secrets have always been a staple of General Hospital, but this one might be the most dangerous yet. Can Jason maintain this deception without losing Carly's trust? Will Carly join the scheme to protect Michael, or will she feel betrayed and blow everything up? How will Drew's public accusation affect the unfolding drama? And most importantly, will the truth about Sasha's baby destroy Michael's future? Next, we're diving into the explosive upcoming events in General Hospital as life-altering decisions, shocking revelations, and high-stakes confrontations take center stage. With Willow Corinthos facing the possibility of losing her children, Jason Morgan hearing unexpected news, and Carly Spencer encountering a surprise, the drama in Port Charles is reaching a boiling point. And that's just the beginning. Let's break down each twist in turn, uncover hidden motives, and analyze what these developments mean for your favorite characters. Will Willow Corinthos lose custody? A mother's nightmare unfolds. Willow Corinthos has spent months preparing for an intense custody battle against Michael Corinthos, but the latest developments threaten to derail everything she has fought for. In a gut-wrenching moment, her attorney, Martin Gray, delivers devastating news: there is no dirt to use against Michael, making her case weaker than ever. "You're telling me I'm going to lose?" Willow asks, her voice laced with fear and desperation. Martin, known for his sharp legal mind, doesn't sugarcoat the truth. If they don't find something soon, Michael could walk away with full custody of Wiley and Amelia, leaving Willow with little to no say in her children's lives. This revelation shakes Willow to her core. How can she fight against a seemingly perfect father in the eyes of the court? Michael has a strong support system, financial security, and a history of responsible parenting. Without any leverage, the scales are tipping against her. Will Willow find a way to turn the case in her favor, or will she be forced to accept the reality of losing her children? One thing is certain, she won't go down without a fight. And if desperation takes over, she might resort to drastic measures to secure her place in her children's lives. Carly Spencer and Jack Brennan's surprise Valentine's Day encounter. Valentine's Day in Port Charles is usually filled with romance and drama, and this year is no exception. Jack Brennan, a man full of intrigue and mystery, arrives at Carly Spencer's doorstep bearing a stunning bouquet of roses. It's a grand, unexpected gesture that leaves Carly momentarily stunned. As the two share a rare moment of romance, an unforeseen interruption brings their evening to a halt. But who or what could have spoiled their intimate time together? Could it be Sonny Corinthos, whose presence continues to loom over Carly's life, or another unexpected visitor with urgent news? Brendan's connection to Carly has been an intriguing subplot, leaving fans wondering if he's simply a charming suitor or if he has ulterior motives. Given Carly's past with powerful and sometimes dangerous men, she may be walking into yet another situation filled with complications. Regardless of the interruption, one thing remains clear: Carly is once again at the center of a storm, balancing romance, business, and the ever-present influence of Sonny. Will she let Brennan into her world, or will outside forces keep pulling them apart? Jason Morgan faces off against Drew Quartermaine. A long-awaited showdown is about to unfold as Jason Morgan and Drew Quartermaine finally come face-to-face. The tension between the two has been simmering for months, and now, it's about to reach its breaking point. Both men have their own reasons for their growing animosity. Drew has been fighting to carve out his own identity, no longer wanting to live in Jason's shadow. Meanwhile, Jason, though seemingly indifferent, is all too aware of Drew's actions and their consequences. But what's fueling this confrontation? Is it family, business, or something even more personal? Given their intertwined histories and connections to the Quartermaine empire, this clash may have deep, long-term implications. With emotions running high, their face-off could either lead to an understanding or push them further into conflict. Will these two ever see eye to eye, or is their rivalry destined to grow more intense? Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor's Valentine's Day plans. In the midst of all the chaos, young love blossoms in Port Charles. Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor are set to enjoy a romantic Valentine's Day together, providing a refreshing contrast to the intense battles happening around them. Trina, who has been through so much in the past year, deserves a moment of peace and happiness. Kai, ever the supportive partner, is determined to make this day special for her. But will their evening go as planned, or will outside forces intervene? With tensions rising in various circles, it wouldn't be surprising if Trina finds herself pulled into the drama yet again. Will she be able to focus on her personal happiness, or will her ties to Port Charles's many complicated relationships come calling? Elizabeth Weber's shocking evidence against Cyrus Renault over at the PCPD. Elizabeth Weber makes an unexpected visit to Jason Morgan, bringing with her potentially game-changing news. "I think we found the evidence to put Cyrus away," she reveals, her voice firm with determination. For years, Cyrus Renault has terrorized Port Charles, evading justice and leaving destruction in his wake. But now, thanks to Liz and Lucky Spencer's relentless efforts, the long-awaited proof may finally be in their hands. However, Jason isn't convinced. Given his past dealings with Cyrus, he knows better than anyone that a man like him won't go down without a fight. If this evidence isn't airtight, Cyrus could easily manipulate the system and walk away free again. Even if Anna Devane gets involved, there's no guarantee that Cyrus will be behind bars anytime soon. The real question remains, will this be the beginning of the end for Cyrus, or is Port Charles about to witness yet another dangerous game of cat and mouse? Portia Robinson and Isaiah Gannon's race against time elsewhere. A life hangs in the balance as Dr. Portia Robinson and Isaiah Gannon work tirelessly to save a critically injured patient. Every second counts as they fight to pull the person back from the brink of death. But who is the victim? Could it be someone connected to one of Port Charles's biggest ongoing storylines? The urgency of this medical emergency could have ripple effects across multiple lives. If the patient is someone tied to Willow's custody battle, Jason's conflict with Cyrus, or Carly's romantic entanglements, this event could change everything. As the tension builds, Portia and Isaiah must use all of their medical expertise to stabilize the patient. But will their efforts be enough? Final thoughts: the drama in Port Charles is heating up. With so many moving parts, General Hospital is gearing up for one of its most explosive weeks yet. Will Willow find a way to win her custody battle, or is she on the verge of losing her children for good? How will Carly handle Brennan's unexpected romantic gesture, and who interrupted their evening? Can Jason and Drew settle their differences, or is this the beginning of a major war? Will Elizabeth's evidence finally bring Cyrus Renaud to justice, or will he slip through the cracks once again? And most importantly, whose life is hanging in the balance, and will they survive? Port Charles is no stranger to chaos, but this week's events promise to shake things up in ways no one could have predicted. Next, we're diving into one of the most polarizing storylines in General Hospital: Sasha Corbin's secretive behavior and the shocking reactions from fans. As Sasha prepares to welcome a new life into the world, her choices are becoming more perplexing, sparking debates among viewers. Is there a deeper reason behind her actions, or is this just another case of a plot device meant to extend the drama? Let's break it all down, analyze the fan reactions, and explore what might be happening behind the scenes. Fans react to Sasha Corbin's bizarre choices. Sasha's current arc on General Hospital has left fans divided. While some sympathize with her, others find her behavior frustratingly contradictory. Discussions on social media, particularly on Reddit and Twitter, have exploded with debates about why Sasha is making these baffling decisions. One fan vented their frustration, stating, "I'm really trying not to dislike Sasha, but she's making it hard. Why does she think it's okay to raise her baby alone while demanding that Michael get full custody of Wiley and Amelia? If he's such a great father, shouldn't she want him involved with her own child?" Others echoed similar sentiments, questioning Sasha's rationale for keeping Michael at arm's length while simultaneously advocating for his parenting skills in other situations. Her request for Jason to pretend to be the baby's father only added fuel to the fire, with some viewers labeling her behavior as manipulative or nonsensical. For longtime Sasha fans, this shift in her character has been disappointing. Many hope that this part of the storyline wraps up soon, allowing the character to return to her usual, more logical self. But could there be more to the story than meets the eye? Theories behind Sasha's actions: what's really going on? While some fans are simply annoyed by Sasha's recent behavior, others believe that there's a hidden reason behind her decisions, one that has yet to be fully revealed on screen. A few dedicated fans have come up with intriguing theories that might explain why Sasha is acting the way she is. One prevailing theory suggests that Sasha is terrified of raising a child with the weight of three powerful and complicated families on their shoulders. As a Corinthos, Quartermain, and Scorpio descendant, her unborn baby would automatically be thrust into a world of mob wars, business rivalries, and long-standing family feuds. She's afraid to raise a Corinthos Quartermain Scorpio. That's why she was originally planning to leave town, one fan noted. Wiley and Amelia are already part of this mess, and she doesn't want the same fate for her child. This interpretation paints Sasha's decisions as those of a protective mother rather than an irrational woman. If she truly believes that removing her baby from the influence of these powerful families is the best thing for them, then her actions make a lot more sense. Another theory points to behind-the-scenes reasons rather than in-universe explanations. With Chad Duell's Michael Corinthos status on the soap in flux, some believe that Sasha's actions are simply a way for the writers to stall for time. Reality is, this is just a plot device while Chad decides if he's coming back or not, one viewer speculated. We'll probably see Michael or a recast by May sweeps, and until then, Sasha's stuck in limbo. Could Sasha's erratic choices be less about her character and more about logistical issues with the show's casting? It wouldn't be the first time a soap stretched out a storyline due to behind-the-scenes uncertainty. Is Sasha leaving General Hospital? What's next for her character? At one point, fans speculated that Sasha might leave General Hospital altogether, especially after Chad Duell's departure. The idea of Sasha leaving town, taking her baby with her, and disappearing from the drama seemed like a plausible exit strategy. However, recent developments suggest otherwise. Sophia Matson, who plays Sasha, has shown no signs of exiting the show, and the ongoing custody drama hints that Sasha's storyline is far from over. If anything, it seems like her role is only going to become more central in the coming weeks. With Michael potentially out of the picture for now, will Sasha reconsider her decision and allow Jason to step in as a father figure? Or will she continue to isolate herself, believing that her child is better off away from Port Charles's chaos? One thing is certain, Sasha's decisions will have consequences, and not just for her. How will this affect Michael, Jason, and the rest of Port Charles? Sasha's decision to keep her pregnancy a secret, at least temporarily, could have ripple effects across multiple storylines. Michael Corinthos, if and when he finds out the truth, how will he react? Will he fight for his parental rights, or will he agree with Sasha's belief that the baby is safer without him?